Hey everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden, and I just thought I would bring you a quick look at how I start eggplant seeds. Stay tuned. Alright, so hey everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden, and I just thought I would bring you a quick look at what I'm doing this morning. I've got a couple of different things on the to-do list, if you will. The first thing is I've got peppers and tomatoes already started, but I need to start eggplant. Eggplant's something that we really love here on our backyard, in our backyard garden, on our homestead. We really love to eat eggplant. There are multiple ways you can eat it. I've got some different recipes that we love to use eggplant in, and so we grow it every year. Normally, I try to grow one or two varieties just to give it a little bit of a difference in color and texture. Not all eggplants are created equal, if you will. If you've experienced one that was bitter or really tough, I beg you, try it again. Just try a different variety of eggplant. The most common eggplant you would find in stores is the Black Beauty. It is the Italian type, kind of the larger type. I usually don't grow those. I'm going to grow some this year. What I normally grow is the Asian type, and they tend to be long and thin. And so those varieties just do a lot better for me. They're tender, they taste great in stir fries and just a lot of different dishes. So I'm going to start some eggplants today and get those going for the spring season, and then I'll just show you what I do. It's really not that much different than starting peppers or tomatoes, so it's not going to be super in depth. You really just plant the seeds. So let's get started. Right here in this tub I have my seed starting mix. Now, I use seed starting mix for a number of different things, but you really don't have to use seed starting mix. You can use potting soil, you can use garden soil, heck, you can direct sow your eggplants if you so choose. If you have enough of a growing season that you can do that, go for it. It's something less you have to start inside. I actually have a ton of growing season. I could direct sow my eggplant. I choose to do it a little differently. I choose to do it inside, and that way I can pick and choose what I want to grow, and I know that I'll have plenty of time to get ripe eggplants. So it's the same process as anything else that I've done with peppers or tomatoes. You can start them in the bulk method. And if you haven't checked that bulk method video out, you can check it out right here. It's where I started pepper seeds in a bulk method. I can show you, I have some right here that are going to be transplanted later today. You really just take a simple container and start as many seeds as you want in there. And there's probably 25 plants in here, at least. So you can do it in the bulk method. If you want a lot of eggplants, maybe you're growing a market garden and you want a good stand of eggplants to sell at market. You can do it in the bulk method just like peppers or tomatoes. I chose this year not to do my tomatoes in the bulk method and not to do my eggplants in the bulk method for the simple fact that I'm actually cutting back on both of those plants. So I plan this year for tomatoes to only have probably 20 plants total. Whereas 2 years ago I had 50. So I can be a little bit more selective on my plantings. Same thing with the eggplants. I don't want to have as many as I had last year. I had 12 plants last year, so that was a great number. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to reduce that just a little bit just for space so that I can grow a few other things. And so this year I'm going to choose to use the double cut method for my eggplants. And so anything that I do in the double cut method has this right here. You just basically cut some slits to provide drainage. As you can see, there's 4 just all around there. And then you take this cup that has the slits, the drainage holes, and you put it in a brand new cup, no holes. Simple as that. Now, you fill this up with seed starting mix, just like this. Lightly tap it down. You don't want to really pack the soil, but you do want it to be touching the bottom. Just like that. You want to leave some space. Okay. And so I'm going to do probably 3 cups because I think I have 3 varieties of eggplant that I'm going to start. Okay, I stand corrected. I have 4 varieties of eggplant that I'm going to start. So the first one is going to be White Fingers. It is from Pine Tree Seeds. I've used them before. I love Pine Tree. They've got a great product. I'm also from Pine Tree as well. I've got, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, but it's Asian. We'll go with that. It's Asian. It's an Asian heirloom. Ping Tung Long. I'll put that on the screen because I know I'm not saying that right. If I am, cool. All right. The other variety I'm growing this year, like I said before, is the Black Beauty. I don't normally grow that, but yeah, it's been a while since I've done it. And the last variety that I'm growing this year, and I really love this variety, is the Japanese White Egg. Really neat looking eggplant. They did phenomenal for me last time I grew them. And this variety, this particular seeds that I bought is from Baker Creek Seeds. So let's get those started, and I'll show you with the first cup, and then we'll catch you at the end. Then I'm going to be starting in my cup here is I'm going to do the Japanese White Egg. And this saves on room in the grow room on the light shelf. It really saves room. So I'm going to plant probably 4 seeds in each. I really just want about 2 plants of each variety. Not really any more than that, if you will. But as you can see with the eggplant seeds, they look a lot like a pepper seed. So they're in the same family: peppers, tomatoes, eggplants. They're all nightshades. So first one's done. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take and sprinkle a little bit more mix right on top. You don't have to do that. You can simply just barely press your seed into about quarter to a half an inch, and then water. But it works for me. Now, I almost forgot. Make sure to label your cup. Japanese White Egg. I put the date that I start them, so 1/25. There we go. Move on to the next. Yeah.
Singing the song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down, I was the clown. I'm singing the song, I see I was wrong. To chain you down.
Alright guys, so that's really all there is to starting eggplants in the double cup method. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll make sure to go ahead and link the pepper starting video right here. It's really the same thing. Don't get caught up in it being, thinking it's different. It's really the same thing. It's super easy to start them. I prefer the double cup method when I'm only starting a few seeds. So it's super easy, it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it works great. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have someone that's growing eggplant this year and they really don't know what they're doing, or maybe they're just looking to improve on what they're doing. Be sure to share this video with them. I'll be giving some little updates on the eggplants as the season goes on, kind of like I'm doing with the peppers. So make sure to share this with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Click the little bell icon alongside the subscribe button, and that'll give you an email every time we put out a new video. If you haven't checked us out on social media, go ahead and do that now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Give us a like over there. And if you haven't checked out our website, go to www.backyard-eden.com. And as always, guys, have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end. Awesome. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that right below this video. And please, if you enjoyed it, share with your friends. And I hope that you come back and continue to watch our content, and also have an awesome day.